Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. Take a seat and relax. There's nothing you need to do in this present moment except to relax and enjoy your reading. And to start your reading off, Aquarius, we have card number 7. Identity theft is not a joke. This is the same card that popped up for Gemini, so that's kind of cool. So, be yourself. Be unique. Nothing else in this world matters. If we all really wanted to be the same, we would still be up in heaven. We would still be part of the one, right? But we aren't. We are part of the many. And we wanted to explore something different, so now we're here. So explore your uniqueness. Explore what makes you weird. Show the world who you are. Show the world what you can do. Be yourself. Be weird. Embrace your weirdness. Embrace what makes you different. Because that's what we came to this place to explore. Hanged Man. Why does this one keep popping up upside down? That's the third time that this has happened. And that's so weird. So this is going to be happening in threes. Alright, Aquarius? Okay. So the Hanged Man normally looks like this. He's upside down. He's hanged. And the whole point of the Hangman is that the Hangman, started to struggle because he's like, oh no, I don't like the situation that I'm in. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to try to get out. I have to try to be there somewhere else, right? But the more he struggled, the more he hurt himself. And he realized that if he ceases to struggle, if he just does nothing, if he just lays there and, that's what is happen, that he stops hurting himself. That he's actually doing fine. So, this could even be like a moment of stagnation and you wishing you weren't in a moment of stagnation. But the Hangman says, hey, it's okay. This is supposed to be happening. But this Hangman came out like this, which to me means you're not hanging upside down anymore. This Hangman doesn't need to be careful. He's right side up now, right? He's look at that. He's chilling. There's nothing that's stopping him. There's no more stagnation. He can move. He's free to move around. He's free to do as he pleases. And the High Priestess is paired with the High Priestess. So it's just two major arcanas. So I'm going to flip this up like this. Because I don't do reversals, but that's the third time that card has been in that position like that. That comes out like upside down. Alright, the High Priestess though. The High Priestess is... She is subtle. You have to be receptive if you want to listen to the High Priestess. She's very knowledgeable. She can see things from a way better perspective. And when she talks with meaning. And she whispers. Because if you really want to receive the knowledge from the High Priestess, you must be silent. You must listen. You must be receptive. If you are not, you won't be able to receive this information. So this seems like an opportunity because we were stagnant. So we were in a situation that we didn't want to be in and we were struggling. As soon as we realized that we just had to be silent, that we just had to be in the moment, that we just had to wait things out, then the High Priestess pops up, an opportunity pops up. And this opportunity wants you to be yourself, wants you to share your weirdness, share your uniqueness. The source, that's where the High Priestess lives, in politics. Interesting, that's funny, that's cool, right? Please, this person has a mask on, and look, Jim put a Dwight mask on. So drop the politics, and they're both number 7s. I didn't even realize it. That's so cool. So drop the mask, drop the being like everybody else bit, and follow your own source, follow your own power, share your uniqueness, be yourself. Identity theft is not a joke. There's no more playing politics. Politics is all about telling people what they want to hear so that they like us. And we're dropping that act. We are saying what is on our mind, even if it leads us down a different path, even if they aren't going to like it. We are going to be unique to ourselves. We are going to share straight from our own source. And that's power right there. That's real power. Not like this political power, you know. But real power comes from within. Real power comes from the source. So look at that. The Chariot is paired with the 5 of Swords, defeat. So the swords are of the mental. Interesting. So the defeat is happening in your head, in your mental. But it's your own perspective, right? Each sword has a different perspective. So imagine this sword has a perspective, this sword has a perspective, this sword has a perspective, right? They all have a different perspective, but they're all pointing towards the same thing. So this person is technically wrong if they just use their perspective, because they would need these other perspectives to fill in the things that they can't see. Okay, so there's a circle here. If this person is staring that way, well, he can see this part of the circle, but he can't really see the backside of this. It's like the backside of the moon, the dark side of the moon, right? There's always a side that we can't see. And I, for some reason, felt like shutting up. I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, your perspective is one where you would define whatever's happening as defeat. As soon as you were yourself and you shared your uniqueness and you didn't hold it in, something happened that is going to appear as a defeat. But the High Priestess can see things from a different perspective. One that includes all of these swords. One where she can see that your part was what needed to happen, and that it's not defeat, it's the chariot that's taking you towards yourself, towards your own power, towards your own source. And the chariot goes fast, and the chariot is like a roller coaster to where you don't need to put any effort in because you've already put in the effort in before. This is just riding the energy that you have created already within yourself and with your environment. So if something happens that seems like defeat, it is not defeat. The High Priestess says this is where we wanted to go. This is the ride that's going to take us to our own power, to real power, to yourself, to you being unique, to you finding your own home. Cool. Well, let's get some last bit of words from the Office Oracle deck. We'll grab two more cards. Just jump. Interesting. Just do it. That's so weird. I think Libra got this one? Just jump. That's cool. All you air signs are going through similar things. It's time to start moving. Start to chase your own power and embody your own power. So this is, Michael is about just doing, not thinking anymore. Right? So this defeat, right? It's going to happen. There is a defeat that's going to happen. But we are going to enjoy it. 6-7, right? We're going to take life as a silly, fun thing instead of something serious. And that's going to take us into our own power and take us into something that we can actually enjoy. And obviously, we've been wanting this from within for a long time. Hug it out. Wow. Number 1, hug it out. Especially if it deals with yourself. So this defeat that's going to happen. Hug it out. Don't beat yourself up for it. It's meant to happen. We want this defeat because it's going to take us to our next win, and our next win is the most important one. And we can only get there by being ourselves, by, be yourself. You know, do you want something real, or do you want something fake? Because if we keep playing these politics, keep putting a mask on, keep saying things that other people want to hear and not being ourselves, you're never going to find your people that way, right? You can only find your people by speaking your own truth, by living in your own truth. And then you can actually surround yourself with people that feel the same way too. And you don't have to protect yourself around. Everyone deserves a safe home, safe friends, safe family, where they can become vulnerable and they can just live in their own truth. And we all have that for ourselves, but sometimes we try to be other things. We try to be other people, and we surround ourselves with people who aren't meant to be in our environment, who we aren't meant to surround ourselves with. But it's because we think we know what we want. We think we're afraid of being ourselves. I think that's what it rounds down to it. So we pretend to be someone else, so that, you know, people don't like us. Then they don't like our fake us. They don't like. It's not that they're not liking our real us, right? But that doesn't matter to ourselves anymore. We are being ourselves, and we are finding our people, and we are hugging it out, and we are having a good time. We are turning this defeat into something very beautiful. Is what's going on here. So, yeah, good for you, Aquarius. Well, I hope this reading helped. If it did help, please help me as well by leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you would like to keep hanging out, as this is a safe place where we try to figure life out together. So thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Look at that, that's so cool. Look at the timing of that.